Severe storms swept through the area with a force. There was heavy rain, strong winds, and tornado warnings. From downed trees to flash flooding to a messy commute home, it was just round one of what could be a very unsettled week, weather-wise. It is Tuesday night, and the big story in Action News is a night of dramatic downpours that left quite a mark across the region. In Center City, this time-lapse video shows how the Center City skyline went from light to dark in a matter of minutes as the storms barreled through earlier this evening. And for some, the cleanup is already underway. Action News reporter Leland Pinder has a closer look at some of that damage tonight. He's live in West Vincent Township, Chester County, with the details. Leland.
Rick, I'm sure you can't hear it probably, but there is a hum of generators out here in West Vincent Township. People without power, and here's one reason why. Massive trees, just like this one, coming down on power lines, people's phone lines, and a lot of these roads, just one example here, are impassable. These trees coming down under the weight and the force of these storms earlier. There was also trees down as drivers are passing through one street in West Vincent Township. Thankfully, no one was hurt there. Exclusive video shows West Vincent Township police rushed to help drivers trapped in their cars after strong storms brought down large trees.
Two of the cars were struck pretty hard with trees.
Thankfully, no one was hurt. This all unfolded on Chester Springs Road just as the storms ramped up.
When it hit very hard, very quick.
In nearby West Vincent, multiple trees were snapped near their tops and many neighborhood roads were impassable.
A walnut tree came down and took out the power lines.
On Horseshoe Trail, a massive debris field and downed utility lines prevented some people from getting out of their neighborhood.
At least we have power, but I can't go anywhere.
Torrential downpours, severe thunderstorms, flash flood, and tornado warnings gripped much of the Delaware Valley in the late afternoon and evening.
4 tornado warnings in our area in one afternoon. That is very rare.
Damage was widespread with large trees and localized flooding in Pottstown, Montgomery County. In Delaware County, a tree came down on this house in Collingdale. Action News meteorologist Adam Joseph explains why the atmosphere was so volatile.
We had the remnant low of Chantel that came through yesterday. That threw a ton of moisture in the air. We had a cold front coming in this afternoon, and we had heat indices over 100, and storms are moving in different directions. And as they converged, that's what helped spin the winds in some of those severe storms.
PECO crews now working to restore power in some areas as PennDOT and Public Works crews now work to clean up communities. Yeah, those storms were so fast and strong, officials told me. They said they were ready for it, they were prepared, but you know, it's another thing when it actually happens and you have to respond to it and help people in need and, of course, get some of these trees cleaned up and cut up. This one hasn't been touched yet, but I'm sure crews will be out here in no time. Again, thankfully, no injuries that we're hearing of, but certainly lots of cleanup ahead. We're live here in West Vincent. Leland Pinder, Channel 6 Action News. Rick?
All right, Leland, thank you for that report.